What up, guys? Let's get ready for the day. I am tippy-toeing between full glam and soft glam today. But let me remind you. Hey guys, this is Jasmine. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching me. And if you're watching this video, you probably are just like me. You want to glow up. You want to be the best you can be. And every single day you strive to be a better person. If that is you, make sure you follow this page. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. I'm probably going to start posting more. No, I'm definitely going to start posting more on Instagram, but follow me on all of my social media so that we can glow and grow together. But anyways, now that the intro is done, let's get back into what I was originally saying is I don't know if I want to do a soft glam or a full glam. Let's just do our makeup and chit chat and we'll figure it out as we get to that point. But if you have looked at the title of this video, we are going to talk about the great lock-in, the winter's arc, whatever you want to call it. And if you do not know what it is, don't worry, let me tell you. Around this time every year on TikTok, we call it something different, right? Last year was a winter arc. This year is a great lock-in, but the concept is still the same. We are buckling down for the last 3 to 4 months of the year to accomplish every single goal we have set out to do, right? Now, personally, for me, I've been on my grind all year, so I don't have to lock in as much as I did last year. But last year, I had to do a lot. So I want to give you guys some of the tips and tricks. So if you wanted to do the great lock-in or the winter arc or just buckle down and transform your life in the next 3 months, let me tell you some of the things that I did last year in order to accomplish that goal and some of the things that I plan on doing this year in order for me to go even further next year. But anyways, let's get into the makeup and let's chit chat. When I tell you today's makeup look is going to be sponsored by Danessa Myricks unofficially, but officially you could sponsor me, sis, because I love every single product. But let's talk about some of the things that I did last year when it came for me glowing up. Now, one of the things that I did, the biggest thing that I did was come up with routine, right? I know a lot of people say, oh, you need a routine, you need a routine. True. But let me tell you this, you not only need a routine, you need multiple routines. Because yes, that waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning is great, but what about the mornings that you don't wake up that early? What is that routine looking like? And I feel like we never talk about having multiple routines. So one of the things that I did, come on now, wig, don't disappoint me. One of the things that I did was have multiple routines. I'm talking about I had a 5 a.m. morning routine. I had a 7 a.m. morning routine. I had a 10 a.m. morning routine. And I found this to be super beneficial because no matter what time I woke up, I still had a productive day. Now, every single routine had the core basis, but they looked a little different. So my 10 o'clock routine, I did a soft glam. Maybe I didn't even do a glam. Actually, it was no glam on my 10 a.m. routine, but it was extra steps in my skincare to make me look more presentable. But with my 5 a.m. skincare routine, I had a full beat, right? So I feel like that's easier because the reality of it is that if you come up with one routine, and when you can't stick to that one routine, it do be feeling like your whole life is like, dang, I failed today. But if you have multiple routines, you could pick from like, okay, so I'm not going to do my 5 a.m. morning routine. I think I'm just going to do my 6 a.m. morning routine. I'm going to do my 7 a.m. morning routine. And that way I'm still staying on a regimen. And I have my regimens based off of when I go to work. Because, I work retail. So some days I'm closing, some days I'm opening. And both days I get things done. And that's all that matters. Y'all, I just looked at the time. I'm supposed to be at work at 11 o'clock. Look at the time. Baby, it's a soft glam day. I'm not going to be able to do it. The thing that I did that I'm doing this year as well is, okay, that was too much. Another thing that I'm doing is making sure that I set up mini goals. Like, I need to lose 40 pounds by the end of this year. And instead of focusing on just the 40, I am focusing on losing 10 pounds by the end of October, 10 pounds by the end of November, 20 pounds by the end of December, right? Instead of focusing on just the bigger goal, I like to separate the goals down. And you can also do an extra step by making them actionable habits, you know, like that Atomic Habit book always says, which is so funny because my dad has always told me that, like, you need to make every goal into an actionable step. And now the Atomic Habit book is out. I'm like, Daddy, you could have wrote that. You could have been making us some money, sir. The third thing that I did was I limited my glow up journey content, right? Sometimes when you know that you want to glow up, you sometimes get consumed. I mean, absolutely consumed with level up journeys, right? And it often can lead to you comparing yourself to other people, or you feeling like you just not doing enough, or you spend a lot of time doom scrolling somebody else's glow up journey that you never get off the bed and do your own. So when I decided to lock in last year, I realized I was consuming too much glow up journey. And of course you want to consume what you want to do. So I picked 2 to 3 influencers that I was following that I was like, okay, my good sis is really on a path of levitation and I want to see this. So it was Jazz Turner for me, it was Kyra, Dominique, and it was Aaliyah Faze. Those were the people, even though Aaliyah and Kyra don't level or don't market themselves as like a glow up girl, they most definitely are. And if you've been following them for a while, you already know that they, baby, impeccable. They can write a book on how to glow up successfully, right? So I narrowed it down, and those were only the influencers that I watch. Hopefully I can be one of the influencers that you pick, but you really do need to narrow down the content of glowing up that you watch and make sure that you are creating, looking for my concealer. Make sure that you are creating mindful breaks, right? I feel like when we want to glow up, like I said, we get so bent on like consuming and just stressing ourselves out because we gotta make it, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. And it's like, yeah, that sounds great, but in reality, you need to take some breaks. You need to step away from the glow up journey. You need to step away from your goals, go on a walk, watch a video, binge watch, spend a day binge watching your favorite TV show. Like every moment of every day does not have to consist of you trying to glow up, and making sure that you're creating those breaks will make sure that you're always fresh and focused on your goals and your wide-eyed bushy tail when it's time to be wide-eyed bushy tail. Again, I'm not doing anything crazy on the eyes because I do need to leave in a few minutes, but I do want to add just a little bit of color and then maybe just a razzle-dazzle of glitter to my eye. But yeah, you need to have some type of accountability for yourself. And it could be easier if you get an accountability partner, which is going to be my very last tip for you guys, is making sure that you create a community of like-minded people. And I know that can be extremely hard. And I had really hard times doing that when I first started my goals. But when I was around people who had the same goals as me, that wasn't making excuses, it did just make life a whole lot easier for me to accomplish my goals. And I've been thinking about creating something like that in the Dallas area, but not like a traditional social club, even though if you watch my vlog, I went to Amani's social club and I'll leave her information below. So if you're in the Dallas DFW area and you're looking for a group of women to grow with, definitely check out her. I think it's called Soul Social. Definitely check out Soul Social. But for me, I want to do something more of a book club. So I'm going to be looking at doing something like that maybe in the beginning of November. I'm going to really plan that out in October. But if you don't want to do a book club, or you just don't want to do something like that, or do like a social club, just create a small group of friends that are like-minded and being like, hey, let's all do this together. Let's all like glow together, because at the end of the day, especially women, you know, we want men to glow too, but you know, women, we want us, we got to grow. We just want to make sure that we're succeeding together. Very last tip, I'm finishing up my makeup with this Sephora Collection Morning Blaze No. 2 blush. It's like a shimmery blush. I love this. And I put the Danessa Myricks on. And I put on so much Danessa Myricks, but I got a Danessa Myrick blush and I got the setting powder. I think that's the only thing to say for my makeup, because when I tell you I just rushed to put this on, because I still got 20 minutes left. And remember, I started this video with I only got 30 minutes to get ready. So this took me less than 10 minutes. And I think the only reason why it looks presentable is because of the Danessa Myricks. That and that Polite Society eyeshadow thing, it made it look so good. It made my non-eyeshadow look really good. But I'm popping this on, and then I'm going to put a little one size in my corners to brighten it up a smidget. But the last thing that I will say is just have fun. Just have fun. Understand that even though we are trying to elevate our lives, we're also trying to enjoy our lives the way that they are, every moment of everything. Like, you can want better for yourself, but also not be in a state of depression with the way your life is currently is. It's like, yeah, I want a better car, but I praise God every day that I got the car that I got. You know, but I am gonna focus, I'm gonna work to get a better car eventually, you know. So now that I have contoured, and I just want to add a little bit more color to my face, because I'm scared that how hot it is in this house, that it kind of like, I lost it, but I didn't lose it. But I just want to reinforce it, you know, if that makes sense. Last but not least, I'm going in with the Danessa Myricks Yummy. Y'all, this, baby, you need a bigger shelf. You need more stuff, bigger shelf, baby. I need Sephora to make you a main character. You a main character, but I need a main character. I need you right up there with Charlotte, baby. I need a lot of products from you. But yeah, that is the end of my video. If you guys are like me, like I said in the beginning, and you want to glow and grow together, join the family. But if you are not like me and you're just watching this for some reason, I wish you nothing but the best. Okay, let me go because I have 20 minutes to get ready. Bye.